So after the events of Engio and Modeo, Hollander was apprehended and Zack was put on standby. During his time away, Zack noticed that he recently had been around the company of Turks more often than usual. But weirdly enough, no one mentions Engio or Genesis to him. It feels like they almost never existed. Zack, on his time off, is restless without a new assignment. When he is told from Cisne that Director Lazard was the one responsible for funding on Hollander's research, and has been missing. It's until suddenly they are interrupted by Genesis copies. After defeating the copies, Sun gives Zack an assignment of a place under attack called Junon, and for him to assist him in it. Genesis copies have invaded the town, and Zack is sent to make sure Hollander is kept safe. On his way to the location of Hollander, he finds out Hollander has escaped from the detention facility. While Zack proceeds to the route where Hollander was last seen, Zack finds Hollander but is constantly being stopped each time from enemies getting in the way. After clearing the route, Zack meets up with Cloud, who is very nauseous from the flight there and is trying his best to keep up. After finding Hollander at the flight deck, Hollander seemingly falls to his death when two Genesis copies fly and carry him away from the area. Sephiroth arrives and scolds Zack on his mission's failure when he mentions to Zack that copies of the Genesis are all around the world. I don't know why I'm getting so choked up. Sephiroth arrives and scolds Zack on his mission's failure when he mentions to Zack that copies of Genesis are all around the world, and asks Zack if Genesis really died that day when he had defeated him. I really love the exchange with Sephiroth and Zack. When he allows him to go back to Midgar and check on Aerith, it's very subtle but sweet, especially when they have both recently been through something very tragic. When Zack goes to the church to check on Aerith, he finds a monster who is a copy of Engio who has been protecting Aerith while he was away. Zack mentions to Aerith if she will sell flowers from above the plate when she makes the decision after the slums are full of flowers she will take to the surface afterwards. After gathering the materials with the help from a local boy. After gathering the materials with the help from a local boy in the slums, Zack successfully makes the wagon. Zack then gets a call from Sephiroth that he is needed at HQ before. Zack then gets a call from Sephiroth that he's needed at HQ. Before Zack leaves, Aerith gives him a note as he had asked for when he gets back. Zack meets at the HQ. Oh. When Zack meets at the HQ, he is being debriefed by Sephiroth that soldier operatives and workers are going missing near a reactor in Midgar. When Zack meets at the HQ, he is being debriefed by Sephiroth that soldier operatives and workers are going missing near a reactor, and monsters are appearing as well. Is informed that Lazard, Hollander, and Genesis are all very well connected and their orders are to just investigate the reactor. Sephiroth mentions to Zack he may feel he may abandon Shinra for their policy ethics, but he still feels loyal to his comrades and soldier. Before departing to the mission, the game does a very different approach that I had never seen before. It gave me a choice to change my playthrough, which was to me very new, and it played a huge part into why I replayed the specific section of this game. When Zack goes to meet Aerith again, before he leaves, he tells her of the assignment. Once Zack goes to meet Aerith again, before he leaves, he tells her of the assignment's importance and he will be gone for a while. Aerith then asks Zack if they could go to the slums to sell flowers now before he leaves, which they do. Some time passes and it seems no one is showing up, until suddenly a customer shows up and Zack tries his best to convince him to buy. Zack feels upset that no one has shown up and seems uninterested to buy. Zack feels upset that no one has seemed to shown up. Zack feels upset that no one has seen to shown. Zack feels upset that no one has shown up and that everyone seems uninterested to buy flowers that Aerith had worked very hard for. Aerith then explains that she's not upset at all and is just happy to spend time with him. This is the cutest thing that even now could probably make me cry if I think about it hard enough. Suddenly, another customer shows up and Aerith speaks to him when Zack notices Sung watching over them. Sung insists to Zack that he will look after Aerith while he was gone and for him not to worry of her. After Zack leaves the slums to HQ, he is informed that After Zack leaves the slums to the HQ, he is informed from Sephiroth that the next location of their mission is to Nibelheim. After the group is at Nibelheim, Sephiroth tells Zack and the rest of the group to get rest and that they'll investigate at dawn.